Alright, what's up, y'all? Alright, today I'm gonna be telling y'all a story time about how my ex-girlfriend dad stole my jumper cables, okay? So basically, we at the movies, right? This was when I was about like 16. Yeah, I was 16, okay? 16. Was I 16 or 17? I think I was 17, I don't know. But we at the movies, right? I've been dating her for about like a week or so. So this about like our second date, right? Second date. So we chilling, right? We're cuddling in the movies, right? Doing we was doing what teenagers do in movies, right? And then after we start cuddling, right? So I feel a tap on my shoulder, right? I look up, kid y'all not, it was like, all right, I look up and I see this dude, he's about like 6'5", 6'6", right? 6'5", 6'6", about maybe 250, 300 pounds, right? And I'm shocked because I'm like, all right, what is he like tapping me on my shoulder for? Like, what is happening, right? So he says, get up, right? I get up. I'm thinking it's a worker from the movies that we was at. So I'm like, kind of like worried. I'm like, dang, they're gonna have to have me. They're probably gonna have me call my mom. Probably had the police outside waiting for me right now, and some other stuff, right? I'm thinking somebody because there was people in front of us and behind us. It was like everybody was scattered. It wasn't a lot of people in the theater, but it was just scattered, right? So somebody probably has like seen what we was doing, right? So we get out the movie like room basically, right? And he tells me, he's like, "Oh, you can go." So I speed walk to my car, right? And how the movie theater worked, it was 4 exits, and I went to the one that I knew was going to take me out right in front of my car, right? And I guess they had went out to the main one, right? So get out the door, speed walking to my car. I'm texting my friend Devin. Me and him and my ex-girlfriend and her friend, we all did 2 man the week before, right? So that's why I'm texting him. I'm texting him and I'm texting her friend telling them like, hey, this is going on, da da da, right? So I get to my car, I'm trying to put my key in the door, right? So I can unlock my door or unlock my car, right? But my hands are shaking right now. Again, I'm not scared, but it's like, I'm like, what the hell? What is going on right now, basically, right? What is going on? So I look to my left, right? I look over my shoulder. I see her dad, her friend. Her friend was spending the night. Not the one that we went on a 2 man with. It was another one, right? But her and then my ex, right? They all walking. My ex's girlfriend's laughing, right? So I finally get my door unlocked. I'm like, oh, okay, all right, everything's good, right? So I just start smiling, right? I'm like, oh, right, like a relief smile, right? Why her dad gonna look at me? He say, "What you say?" I said, "Huh?" I said, I ain't say nothing. I ain't say nothing." He was like, "Oh, okay, that's what I thought. Get in your car and leave." I said, "You got it, fam. You got it." I get in my car. I skirted off. Like I kid y'all not. Like in GTA, how like when you run from the police, that's how I was driving, right? So I'm driving, and I had like an hour left for my curfew, maybe hour, 30 minutes to an hour, right? So I stop at McDonald's, right? Call my friend Devin, call her friend Kayla, tell them what happened. They laughing at me, right? I'm like, nigga, this is not funny right now, right? So for the rest of that night, she trying to call me, text me. Well, she's texting me and then we get on the phone, right? She told me some, oh, my dad want to apologize. I would hang up on her. She said this, she did this 3 times. She'd be like, my dad want to apologize. Hang up. Dad want to apologize. Hang up. Dad want to apologize. Hang up. I'm hanging up because I don't want to talk to this man. I just don't want to talk to him. So then she's like, just please just let him apologize. He's trying to apologize. So I'm like, okay, I got you, right? Gets on the phone. I'm like, he says, hey, I'm sorry for what had happened. You know, her phone, we was texting and calling her because we thought the movie was going to be over at this time and we didn't know it was going to take this long, right? So I'm like, okay, I understand, right? He was like, I'm sorry for how I acted, right? I'm like, you're fine, right? You're fine, right? So he gives her back the phone, right? We're laughing about it. Then she's like, oh yeah, he stole your jumper cables too. I'm like, what you mean he stole my jumper cables? She told me something. Your trunk was open and he just took them. I'm like, what do you mean? Like, so he looked in my trunk. He went to my trunk, right? Looked in my trunk, seen it was open, and just grabbed the jumper cables and then he closed it, right? He closed it right after he did it because right after he did it, well, when I came back to the car, my trunk wasn't open, right? So I'm just, and she said he closed it right after, right? He closed it. So yeah, then that was a Friday night. Next day, I had to open my job, right? And I got off at like 3 or 4. So I went to go get my jumper cables, basically, right? Went to go get my jumper cables. I got to meet her mom. That's how I met her mom. I met her mom by that. Her dad was home, but he never came downstairs. I was there for about like a good hour and 30, right? And yeah, I'm talking to her mom. Her dad never came downstairs, right? I was kind of happy he never came downstairs because I'm like, oh, this is going to be awkward, right? Yeah, that was basically it. This man really stole my jumper cables. And then we ended up breaking up. But that's another story. But yeah, if y'all enjoyed this, make sure to like, hit that subscribe button. You know, follow NIGGA. Come on, like, you might as well. It's free. It's free for real. It's free. And y'all see the Fortnite gameplay. Like, come on now. Come on. 11 kills. 11 kills. Look at that building right there. Y'all might as well. Might as well. Am I going to get a snipe? No, I'm not. All right. But yeah, thank you. Thank you guys for listening. And I'll see you next time.